Alright, so you can see the turn-by-turn navigation here. You can go to voice search. Let's go back. I can go to weather. You can see it tells me the weather, 84 degrees, partly cloudy. I go down navigation, music. So let's press right to play. So you can see it is playing. I can hear it in the headset. One thing I noticed is that when you're on the navigation, you can't really do anything else. You can't do the music. You're stuck on navigation, and that's a safety thing, I believe.
Today's video, we're going to be talking about the Honda RoadSync application, finally available for the CB1000R here in the US. So what I want to do is get it downloaded, get it tested. Is it too little? Is it too late here in 2025? Of course, I couldn't do this video without doing a quick walk around of Ebony. Man, every day I look at this bike, I fall more and more in love with it, especially with some of the mods that I did, just kind of making it my own. So if you haven't checked out those videos, they're all on YouTube. Just go through the whole playlist, watch every video. And let me know what you guys think, and let me know if you have any questions. So first things first, the RoadSync application is now available for Android as well as iOS. I've tested it on both. I'm going to tell you some of the differences here that I noticed between the two platforms. Today I will be demoing on Android, but I did do a iOS setup, and you'll see that in the video. But first, let me show you how to get this thing set up, and then we're going to run through the demo. So here we are in the cockpit of the CB1000R. Let me go ahead and launch the RoadSync application. All right, so we're gonna go ahead and just go through the setup. We're gonna agree to the terms and conditions. Agree. Again, you don't really have a lot of choices here. Just agree to the terms. At this point, it is gonna ask you to sign in with an account. So I'm gonna go ahead and click sign in. I'm just gonna select my Google account, and it's gonna tell you what you can do. So saying that you can use features such as navigation, calls, messages, mic, weather, grant permission to use. So we're gonna go ahead and hit next, access the location. All right, we're gonna do while using the application. Yes, we're gonna go to the settings, and we're gonna allow at all times. Again, just for better experience, you might want to go ahead, especially if you plan on using this, you want to go ahead and just make sure you go through the proper setup. For this, you can click no, but just for this, I'm gonna go ahead and hit OK. I'm gonna hit location for the weather. It's gonna request access to your phone book. Of course, it's gonna need this to make calls, as well as your text messages, music. So this is where this differs on Android. On iOS, you only have one option for your music, and that is Apple Music. But it seems like on Android, you do have a couple options. You have Amazon Music, Apple Music, Spotify, as well as YouTube Music. So I'm gonna hit Spotify, that's my primary player. All right, now it's gonna tell you to connect the Bluetooth to your motorcycle. So how this works, guys, is that the phone is going to be connected via Bluetooth to the bike, and then your phone is also going to be connected Bluetooth to your headset. So for me, everything that this says is going to read through the helmet. So that's what makes it beneficial, truly hands-free. All right, now we're going to connect our motorcycle. It's going to bring us through that setup. So we're going to click allow. It's going to ask you which model of motorcycle you have. For me, of course, CB1000R. Click on that, click next. All right, so let's go ahead and turn the bike on. It's gonna tell you to press and hold this switch to the right. Should bring you into your menu. All right, so there we go. All right, we're gonna go all the way down to Bluetooth pairing. So we're gonna go ahead and go down to it. And we're gonna hold to the right. We're just gonna go ahead and do a reset. All right, we're gonna hold to the right to perform the reset. It's gonna tell you it's finished. Now I need to go on my phone and select start pairing. So you can see right away it did find the CB1000R. I'm gonna go ahead and select it and hit next. Again, this is where you can connect to your headset, whether you're using Bluetooth or your helmet. This is optional, but I definitely recommend it because when those prompts come through, you want to make sure that you're hearing them. All right, hit next. Allow RoadSync. Hit next. Allow. And you can start tutorial, but we're just gonna go ahead and check this later.
Main menu.
All right, so now on the phone, we're gonna accept. It's gonna give my location. You can see I have a couple options here on the phone. I do have the navigation, which I'll go ahead and blur out, but I do have the option to call. So
Voice
if I hit
search.
call,
Press right to start contact search.
all right, so I have the voice
Main
search.
menu.
All of this is gonna function as hands-free, and that's the whole point of this application. Same thing with
Voice search.
messages.
Press right.
It's gonna be
Main
all
menu.
voice search. Music.
Loading Spotify.
Pretty cool that it actually pulls up directly on Spotify. Again, that's one of my biggest gripes with connecting to the iPhone. If you don't have Apple Music, you're gonna have to sign up for it. Another thing to keep in mind is that when this app is connected, whenever you turn the bike on, it's gonna automatically connect to it. So let me show you what that looks like.
Main menu.
All right, so we're in the main menu again. And let's go through the different options once again.
Call. Message. Music. Volume.
Right,
Press
so-
right to change volume.
Again, just keep in mind that this will be what you hear on the headset. Probably seems annoying now, but when you're on the bike, when you're riding, this is very helpful because it's gonna have the voice prompts, right?
Music.
Music.
Press right to play.
That's right.
Loading Spotify.
It loads Spotify on your actual phone.
Music connected. Long press left to return to main menu. Press right for next track. Press left for pause or play.
So I'll turn this down, right for next track. Left to pause. All right, long press left to get out of it.
Main menu.
Back to the main menu. What I don't like about the RoadSync app is that I can't natively just listen to music while I'm also using the navigation. So it's like an either or situation. All right, let's go up.
Message. Press right to select contact.
So I can press right.
Voice search. Press right to start contact search. Favorites. Press right to select contact.
Alright, so you see
Voice
my
search.
favorites there.
Press right to start favorites. Press right to select no favorite contact. Call.
All right, next
Press
you're gonna
right
have
to
your
select
call
contact.
options. Again,
Voice search.
can
Press
voice
right
search,
to start contact search.
go down.
Recent calls. Press right to start recent calls.
go to your recent.
Outgoing call to Melvin M at 1 hour ago, 9:14 a.m. Press
Alright,
right
so-
to call.
So if you're planning to use this, you might want to go ahead and set up your favorites.
Navigation.
So back into the navigation.
Voice search. Press right to start play. Recent destination. Sunoco. Press right to start loading navigation. Press right to repeat Navi guidance. Long
Right.
press left to return to menu.
So I am in the neighborhood, so I'm just gonna do a quick startup. But you can see some of the changes that I made. I did a video kind of highlighting that, and I'll go ahead and leave that where you can go ahead and check it out. So you can see the turn-by-turn navigation here. So I just ended the navigation. One thing I noticed is that when you're on the navigation, you can't really do anything else. You can't do the music. You're stuck on navigation, and that's a safety thing, I believe. But now I can go to voice search. Let's go back. I can go to weather. You can see it tells me the weather, 84 degrees, partly cloudy. I go down navigation, music. So let's press right to play. So you can see it is playing. I can hear it in the headset. And I can press right to go to the next track. Just cool. Have you guys ever ridden a cruiser yet? Harley Davidson, Indian? Because I know I haven't. I don't really think I have an urge to. But I'm also curious to see the hype. I know a lot of people, they swear by it, that's their thing. You know, they'll not ride anything else, but I just haven't had the chance to ride one. So if anyone in the area want to do a swap, maybe we'll do an hour ride and kind of see. You can get the CB1000, I get the Harley or whatever you got. That way I can check it out and see what the hype's about. Who knows, maybe that's a future endeavor for me, my advanced age. Yeah, I was gonna take the sidewalk, but I don't want to be that guy. So I'll be a good law-abiding citizen. Alright, so here we are at the destination, Best Buy. Today it's Samsung Day. I picked up the Z Flip 7. Also picked up the Buds. And I'm also picking up the Samsung Watch. So let me see what they're talking about. Alright, so it turns out that if you trade it in a watch, you have to bring that watch in and drop it off at Best Buy, which I guess makes sense. But for some reason, I thought they was gonna let me mail it in. Well, I guess I'll get to ride a little bit more.
All right, so for me, I like the application, don't get me wrong. My only issue, problem, I guess, gripe is that they took so long to actually release it, because now I'm using my phone mounted on the bike. So for the most part, I have my phone mounted here, and with Google Maps or Spotify right there, I have the full access to my music, my phone calls, everything directly through the helmet. And it really seems like the RoadSync app is it just seems like it's another barrier versus connecting directly from my helmet to my phone and being able to do everything and having more options, to be honest. Folks don't have a mount where they don't have their phones available. This would be a great option. But for me, I'll install it, I'll test it. I probably won't use it as my primary, but it's just great to have. And like I said, my only gripe is that Honda took this long to make it available, at least here in the US.